here with my brother Mike again, and we've been on this subject for the last 2 weeks. We talking about God's wealth, and that's what I want to stay with, because we're gonna stay with somebody that's familiar. And he wasn't even Abraham at the time; he was called Abram. And when I was doing Bible study today with a friend, we went over this scripture, and I had to look at. I said, look at what he said. Now, look at what they said about Abram. They said, now Abram was extremely rich. So what was he rich in? He had livestock and he had silver and gold. This is Abraham. He getting ready to change his name to Abraham. And at the end of this chapter, this is chapter 13, Genesis 13. At the end of this chapter, he talked about Abraham's seed is going to be like the dust, if man can count dust of the earth. He told him after he separated with Lot, he said, walk up and down this land because it's all yours and your descendants. And the Jews think it's just talking about them. Okay? He said, your descendants. He talking about Jesus and all, Jews and Gentiles. Now, here we go. We're going to go to Psalms. I'm going to go to Psalms real quick, because all it's going to lead back to what Jesus said in Matthew 6:33. Now in Psalms 112, I want you to, when you get a chance, turn to it. This is talking, the header of this Psalms is called Godly Persons is Prosperous. So Psalms 112, verse 3, I want us to look at that. He said, verse 3, he said, prosperity and wealth are in his house. He's talking about the righteous man. And his righteousness endured forever. Come on, you can't get no clearer than that. He said, right, prosperity and welfare are in his house, and his righteousness endured forever. Now, we're going to end with this one. We're going to go to Matthew. We're going to go to Matthew. And this is a familiar one to all. And Jesus, this is so simple. We went over this in Bible study. He said, but seek thee. Okay? Aim at and strive after first of his kingdom and his righteousness, his ways, which means his ways of doing and being right. And then he said, and then all these things taken together will be given you besides that. He's talking about all that stuff I mentioned in Psalms 112. He's talking about all that stuff when he said Abraham was extremely rich. Some Bibles, your King James, they say it was very rich. So we're going to come back and try to do a little quick discussion on what we just went over a few minutes ago when we talked about this stuff, and then, talk about stocks and how the world works, and how some other things. And we'll be right back.